Okay, welcome back. And we did a little bit of work getting the iron factory kind of set up top here. So I just moved everything that was down here and moved it up here. We do need to set up some sinking today if we have time, but it can just be overflowed for now. But what I wanted to do is I have 29 Fix-It coupons. So we're going to do a little bit of shopping of things that I need to get. We definitely need this guy. Let's see. We're going to eventually deal with signs, but I think we're okay for now. This I'm very interested in doing. Let's see what that one looks like. And then I gotta get my normal concrete foundation. And I guess we can see if we have enough for asphalt. Let's see what happens. We can always go in the shop and remove some stuff. We'll worry about that later. Concrete walls. Roofs we don't have yet. Oh man, the stairs are so tempting. Yeah. That's new. I want to play with it. Alright. Conveyor wall holes. Yes. I think we'll maybe hold off on windows just for the time being. Alright, catwalks. Concrete pillar. Railing. That's right, they added these construction fences and these new barriers. And you can put a sign into these barriers. Okay, so we want this one for sure. Let's see if we have enough for that one. 36. Okay, so we're way over. We can hold off on this one. We can hold off on asphalt. There's 29. Is that everything else that I want to get? Yep, let's do that. We can start fancying things.
All fixed vetted materials are tested for toxins, hallucinogens, and other biologically adverse effects. Pioneers are advised not to immerse themselves in these materials, and not to lick, eat, breathe in, or otherwise consume them.
Alright, to show you what we did, we kind of finished off the sink. Oh, this needs to be synced now too. Let's not do that one just yet. This one being synced, this one's being synced. And that one's being synced. Should be 100% ratio. Oh, it's because it's a 120. I'm like, why is that? Is it though? Yeah. Okay. Just gotta make sure that this is actually a Mark II. Yeah. Okay, so that's being synced. We have nothing here, and this is being synced. That should be full. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then this side, I decided to overclock this, which costs us more power, but it gives us another 60 line because over here, we replicated our 60 line for this. This is already full, isn't it? Yep. Yes. Yes, it is. So I kind of built out my parts mall over here, the same as that side. And underneath is kind of a mess. We're going to have to figure out a creative way of getting... I put the belts in, but I think we're going to have to go over here, come through the back, because if I expand this, I built this with expansion in mind. This is as far as it goes for the expansion of this stuff, so... Because it's so far forward, we kind of screwed ourselves on space, but that's okay because we're going to end up syncing all three of these together. Because this stuff is made slow. This is going to be reinforced plates and that kind of thing. And I did this originally with black before I bought the stuff, but we're gonna eventually make everything into concrete foundations, just for look. But for now, we're gonna do what I was gonna do here. So this is gonna be the layout of these two inputs. So we have two 60s here now, and that's what we need to do this setup. So this is gonna be 30. In fact, let's just start setting this up. So this, we're gonna do 3 constructors. And then we want our floor holes here, here, and here. And these can just be Mark 1s that go in. And these are going to do cast screws, but we're going to do the 40 per minute version of it. So 10, 10, and 10 again. Okay. So that's that guy. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. And we're going to do our floor holes again. These are going to be plate. Just standard 30, 30, 30 plate, so... Okay. Yeah, we can just... Just go to the middle of this one like this. Okay. Okay, so that's how that's gonna work. Okay, so now this, what I like to do with this is change this to be a concrete wall, so we can use the good looking stuff right away, and then we can copy that concrete wall. And we need a 1 meter. Except, Smizer. Okay, so for this, we need our assembler. We're missing rotors. I think we have some left. Yes. Where was I going to line this up? Okay, so this was going to be lined up with the middle of this line. The outputs are the only thing that's a little weird, but that's okay. Except let's go one that way. We go one further that way. Not exactly, without it looking weird once I take that stuff out. It's like hanging on the edge. Let's see if we can squeeze this in here like this. Will a floor hole fit right here? And not look weird? Guess not really. Will that work like that? Probably. And we need to see... Okay. Like that, and then we'll do one of these. And where's my... Just like that. Okay. Yep, that works. So this is going to need to be... This will be 60 and 60, I believe. Let me just double check the recipe. Yeah. This will be Mark 1. This is all okay as Mark 1. Just going into this has to be Mark 2. Merger going that way. That way. Mark 2 between these. And this one. And then we'll figure out the second one here in a second. Okay, so that sets up the top part of that. And then this is going to be the same position. Right, like that. So it goes in the middle of the line again. This can be a Mark 1. Oops. And that can be a Mark 1. Okay, so this will be 60, that'll be 60. Reinforced plate, okay. So that's how that's gonna work. Then this one... Is it gonna work right here? No, it's not. Then we have to bring it over to the right, which is okay. This one's going to... I wonder if we move that one further over. No, I want to keep this space this way. We could actually move it. We could actually move it one further this way, though. Kind of like that. Okay. Floor hole. Mark 1. We'll zap this line and that line. Just redo it. Put it in the middle. Not where I wanted it. Okay, so there's our 3 iron plate. And then this one... let's see. We need a splitter that goes this way. In line with this. 3 up. And then we delete this one. And how this works is... should be right in the middle, shouldn't it? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay. So, then we take our mergers. Going this way, and then that way. Just like that. That's how we're gonna set up our little twofer. And then we need to figure out where this comes to. Second one, third down. So we need a floor hole. Right there. Probably. Except that's not the right one. It's this one. See if that looks like it lines up. It does not. It goes right on the mark here. Okay. That's where it goes. Yeah, and then somewhere along this line we'll end up... Ooh, that's not far enough. We'll end up, like, splitting this off and sending it to a sink. But we don't need to worry about that for right this second. And then this should come down without clipping, because it's on just over the edge. Like that. And then we'll merger this and like that. Oh, except I didn't put a feed in. There we go. There is, I know it's a little offset looking. That kind of bothers me a little bit. There's nothing I can really do about it, though. It's the way that it lines up in a nice fashion that I like it. I guess we could squeeze them together a little bit and maybe knock one of the platforms out, but... yeah, then it would line up so nice with this, though. I guess it still could. We would just have to move this guy. Okay, so where on the line it's... It's like it's 2 in from that line, right? Yeah. Just need to redo this one. It doesn't have the long connection in it. Oops, I did that wrong. There. Okay, so there's that side. And then we need a floor hole again. Okay, that should be all connected. Make reinforced plate. And then we just need power. Let's do... There we go. How's our power doing, by the way? We're dangerously getting close to capacity, which was another thing we were going to talk about, is the fact that we're going to need to probably cheese some smart plating to get coal open. That's going to be the next step. We're probably going to have to skip doing rotor production. We'll just do some manual crafting of rotors to get it past. Even though, actually, we do have enough rotors. We can just grab 50 rotors. And then we'll throw up a constructor and have it create 50. In fact, why don't we do that now? Why don't we just do that now? Let's just make our little mini scuffed item factory creation here. Oops. Okay, smart plating. And we want 50 of these. Six of those. There. 50 of those. Okay, craft away. So we'll let that cook. And then we'll do the space elevator at the very end. So yeah, that's what we got going on for this stuff. Let's hook up the bottom now. So we have... This is sort of a complicated input. It's complicated, but it's not complicated. That makes sense. So we're going to do... This can be all Mark 1. This only needs one splitter, because it's going to go 30 into... And then this one, we're going to bring down... Should I bring this down this way? I guess it kind of makes sense if I actually bring it right here, like this. And then we'll put a splitter like that. So that takes a 60 and puts it into 30 and 30. And then that 30 goes 10, 10, 10. So there's a 60 into that. Like that. And then this one is just two 30s. So we'll just put a splitter here. And we'll bring our belt this way. And into that one. Okay. That should start cooking. So that, let's see. I guess that actually sort of takes care of both of these. Iron factory progress. Reinforced iron plates. So while that's doing that, let's think about some sinking. I did think this one. Yeah, these both being synced? No. Okay. So this is going to be a single 120. Make sure this is a Mark II. Yes, it is. The problem is it's sort of tight down here. So what I was going to do is I was going to come this way, which is why I wanted the ceiling. Okay. So whereabouts is that level? Six down. Same level? Yeah, I guess it is. Problem is, sinks take a ton of freaking energy, and we're like almost capped already. Is this all working now? 228. What's not running? This is all running. That's all running. What's not running? Oh, this isn't running. Concrete is full. That's what's not running. Oh, and we're kind of low on concrete too. How are we doing on power here? Still okay. We can always just go and deforest that whole section over there. Okay, so this is going to take 30 minutes, I think. 2 per minute. 25 minutes. Which we don't have 25 minutes in the episode, so we might do the power of editing. Alright, let's see if we can set up at least one sink. So let's do one of these. Oh, except that needs to be a Mark II. And then we need a Mark II belt. To go this way. And we'll do a Mark II floor lift to go that way. Is doing both? Yeah, it's doing both. Alright. And then one awesome sink over here. Just so we can not completely waste what's going on. Where's the antenna here? Not poking through again. Okay, sweet. Except we probably have to bring it out. We probably have to bring it out and just spend some more. Is that gonna leave me enough room for like 3 of these? Actually, no, we only need 2. So yeah, this platform's big enough for 2. Okay, we'll put it like that. Mark II. We just so conveniently happen to have a power line right here. Okay. Sink away. Okay, so that'll handle the excess of that. Which unfortunately is going to turn power on again. Yep, we are at 358.4 out of 360. We're capped. So yeah, we need to get the elevator open. So we're going to do that. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to probably make some of this into concrete foundation. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. And this side, obviously, old foundation has some weird, like, clipping issues, because obviously it has, like, the border, that kind of thing, when you go look through it. But I mean, it syncs up, right? Like, it doesn't have weird gaps or anything, but we'll fix this side. This side is all nice and clean looking now. Like, if you get up real close, you can see it, and sometimes you see a little bit of, there's like some clipping in the railings. I put some railings in. But like, the corners and stuff don't like do weird things down here. And like, all down here, that was all like kind of weird. You can see the lines if you get up close, but like, from a little bit far away, it just looks nice and clean. So we're going to end up doing that with the rest of the factory, which is why I like this concrete foundation. Just looks nicer. Oop, and nope, we didn't miss any boxes. When we got to about here, we started getting full on inventory because it was giving me back the 2 iron plate for each of the old foundations, because this takes 2 extra concrete but 2 less plate. And yeah, we were having an issue with having full bags. So this should be done. Let's see, it's yellow. Okay. Get rid of this guy. It's time. Smart plating completed. Load. Ooh, they changed that animation. Oh, look, it's showing us what it's gonna do. Okay, what do we got?
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Okay, I didn't see that before, and I like that. That must be new. Now let's send it off. Pew! So yeah, there's the platform now, more visible. Let's see what it does. Oh, that's cool.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder, not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
You can see like little ships and stuff going back and forth. Dude, that's so cool. Now I can't wait and see what Phase 2 looks like. Alright. So now, let's see how our power is doing. We like really killed our power. What's this? Oh, geez. Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of hustle. Alright, tier 3, coal power. I think we have enough to do this. I just need to go get some wire. Yeah, we have this. Grab some of these out of here. And we need some wire. Which is this one. 500. 1, 2, 3. 3 is enough. Coal power is unlocked.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Okay, so the things that we have to do, let's make our to-do list for the next one actually right away. So Iron Factory progress, we're gonna leave that open because we do need to make more progress in the Iron Factory. However, we need more power first, so let's get rid of this one. And we're going to put one in that says more coal power. That's obviously number 1. But in order to do that, we need to set up and bring over that other iron node, or that other copper node, and start making copper sheets. So copper sheets, coal power, probably a bit of manual crafting. I just turned off the recording again. So probably a bit of manual crafting. Did it again. Some manual rotors, because we're gonna need a bunch of rotors to craft all of the buildings. Because if we look here in production, those take 10 rotors each, and then those take 10 rotors each, and we need 8 and 3. So, and then we'll talk about how you set up this little plus button in the next one. But yeah, copper's gonna be, we're just gonna add a little bit of sheet production to go into that box, that extra box that's over there. And that's gonna come from this copper node right over here. And power, I don't think we can see it. Yes, we can. Is technically, we're gonna go to the typical spot. It's one of my favorite coal factory spots. Give you a little peek here. So this is going to be the coal factory down here, because there is technically 4, but only 3 because we don't have a obelisk. Blow up one of the things. But if I go here and I scan for coal, there's the 2. There's the one that's under the obelisk. Here's a normal. This is a normal. And here's a normal, and here's a normal. So these 2 normals can get combined together to make one 120 line, which will feed out essentially right over this lake. And then we'll run power up here and back to the base. So that's how it's going to end up. You can actually see where our base is because of the space elevator. That is so cool. I still can't get over how cool that is. So yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Pew pew.